some of the messages, and then we will get into the pitches. But I'm going to run through some thoughts real quick. I'm going to run through some information around Founders Live. Some of you are familiar with it. Some of you, this might be your first event. But bear with me here. There's some messages that we want to get out, as well as help you understand exactly what's going on. So Founders Live is the ultimate entrepreneurial experience and virtual pitch competition. We're so excited about this. You know, Founders Live is about inspiration. We're about education, and we're about entertainment. You're seeing that right now. We are building a global social network and a platform to power the early stage entrepreneurship. We do that through the online experience as well as our local live events. We are building the homepage of the modern entrepreneur. You'll find our online community. You'll find connections, videos, information, education, articles. You can chat. You can connect with other founders. It's awesome. And we're shifting and changing in some of this new world, but here we are, and we're definitely bringing this to the world. We also have these monthly events. Clearly, before the world changed, we had these in person. We're also obviously live streaming them globally, and we will walk through this process here in the short next feature here. But you'll see that, you know, these monthly events are highlighting the emerging talent around the world. Our mission is to become the industry-defining brand around the world for entrepreneurship. We are doing that. So Founders Live started in Seattle, Washington, where I am from and where I call home, if you will. But we are quickly expanding around the world. You will see we have represented a number of cities that are on different parts of the continent over there in the other side of the world. But 60 plus cities. We are excited to announce that Jakarta, essentially in Indonesia, we are launching in Indonesia sometime by the end of the year, where you have to identify the date, but you know, you will not start to see more cities from that Asia and Southeast Asia region of the world. We're so excited about that. Hey, if you want to start Founders Live in your city or in your country, reach out to us. You'll see right there, expand.founderslive.com. You actually fill that out real quick. It's easy. It's simple. And we will then reach out and start a conversation around getting this going in your region and city of the world. We are expanding. We're very excited about this. Let us know. And one more thing, if you're a company that wants to partner on these specific events, you want to be the main sponsor, you'll notice we don't have a main sponsor at this point in time. Reach out. You can find information on founderslive.com. You can find me on various platforms. We would love to chat. We are definitely open to working with companies and bringing them on as a large partner and sponsor for these events and everything else on Founders Live. So real quick, I want to detail out, you know, the next generation of Founders Live is really around what we have as our membership, our essentially Founders Live Pro and Founders Live Primetime. I'm going to touch on those very quickly. We're going to run through that. We have our monthly subscriptions that you can now subscribe to Founders Live, be a part of the community, and really become a much stronger entrepreneur. So you have access to our social network. I'm going to walk through this real quick. You'll see founderslive.com, and you'll see on Founders Live Pro is our new product that we release that gives you incredible intelligence, that highlights on startups, allows them to have their pitch in front of the world. We have them allow them to showcase their pitch and actually provide that for access to capital. We're so excited about that. So when you look at Founders Live Pro, you have the ability to, we have almost 1,000 startups now indexed. They have their own profile. They can upload the video. They can have their pitch right there, front and center. You can also access the mentors there. There's so much great mentors that provide advice. You can book instantly on their calendar. You can find upcoming events that are happening around the world. You can actually watch the previous events. So you'll see right there, you can go in there and find the previous events, watch those, understand what's going on with other startups and entrepreneurs around the world. You can, our entire podcast backlog and library is right in there. You can find all of our podcasts. And we're so excited about that. So you got to go check that out. Founders Live and Founders Live Pro. So excited about what we're rolling out. But lastly, this is Founders Live Primetime. All right. And this is the next evolution of what you're going to see, especially through 2021, 2022. So we're wrapping in performance. We just had an interview and conversation, some entertainment, competition. So we're going to see this pitch competition happen. And then you got networking. And please, everyone, we've got the link down below. We'll post that in the chat as well. Stick around, meet a lot of other people from various parts of the world that are doing great things. This is what we're all about. So the Primetime is really our global competition for the winners of our city level events that we showed that map that we're having events all over the world. The winners elevate up into the Founders Live Primetime experiences. So we've isolated 4 different regions of the world. We've got North America. We've got Latin America. That's anything basically Mexico South into South America. We obviously have Europe and Africa. That's our event in our region right now that we're celebrating. And lastly, Asia and Southeast Asia. And these are exciting because now the city level events, the winners will rise up to these higher level global competitions. That's what it's about. It's about elevating promising but undiscovered global talent. And that is what Founders Live is doing. So what are we doing right now? We are in the middle of the 5 events that will then result in 5 winners. That will actually be December 2nd, our event that will have the final and all the winners from these 5 events. So you'll see right here, I'm using my cursor there, but you'll see we started in September. We had 2 events, North America, Latin America. Here we are, the Europe and Africa event. And then we actually have 2 more. We have North America again and Latin America again. And then we will have 5 winners that will compete at that final event. And so excited about that. The fun starts now. And again, December 2nd, mark that on your calendar. We're getting together as a global community, ending the year on a high note. That's Wednesday, December 2nd. That is going to be a great event. It'll probably be around the same time of day, no matter where you are in the world. But please, there is a link down below. Click that, RSVP really quickly. We're excited about that. The last thing I want to touch on, and then we're time to get into it, is our core values. These are the most important thing of the brand, and we take these not only very seriously, but they are the foundation and the core of why we are growing and spreading around the world. The number one is respectful authenticity. This is about not only treating people with respect, this is about including everyone. So no matter what you look like, no matter what city and country you were born in, no matter how you identify, whether that's orientation or any sort of uniqueness about you, we not only celebrate that, but you are included in our global community, and you deserve an opportunity to be successful and create wealth. I don't even care. You deserve it, and that's what we represent. We put you on a stage, and you can be successful. So please be your authentic self and respect others in theirs. The second one, gather around the campfire. You know what? When you look at the history of the human race, this all started around telling stories around campfires and actually entertaining people and actually talking about the future. So figuratively, we are gathering around a community campfire. We're telling stories, we're talking about the future, and we're entertaining people. So you as a founder, find your story, figure out how people can follow you and entertain people. Thirdly, we call open the door. So do great things for people without expecting a return. What does that mean? That means making the introduction, helping them out, not taking advantage of them. That's what we're all about here with Founders Live. That is a community. That is a partnership. Those are the people that I want to do business with, and I hope you share that same opinion. And lastly, we used to call this no name tags. Well, we're trying to figure out the exact name here, but business should equal fun. And we believe business can be productive and fun at the same time. That's what we're doing here. So that, I want to say thank you all in terms of showing up, supporting these entrepreneurs, being a part of our global community. This is just the beginning. When I say we are going to be the industry defining brand, we mean it, and we're excited. We're really powering entrepreneurship on the lowest level, like the grassroots levels in your cities and countries, and we want to spread all around the world continually. So please continue to be a part of this. Thank you all so much.